What if I told you that 50% of the people watching this video never watched Charles Woodson play college football, but almost 100% of the people watching this video have seen Travis Hunter play football? Travis Hunter most notably won the Heisman this past Saturday, but how does that reflect on his season, his career in college, and how does that affect how Ashton Jeanty is looked out throughout history? So Travis Hunter became only the second player ever to win the Heisman Award on defense, but that's a technicality because this year he played both offense and defense on a 3-loss Colorado team. On top of winning the Heisman, Travis Hunter also won the Best Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year award. In an absolute stunner coming out of high school, Travis Hunter joined Deion Sanders at Jackson State, flipping from Florida State, which is where he originally committed. It was here that Travis Hunter spent his freshman campaign, and soon after transferred to Colorado, where Deion Sanders was heading next. Ashton Jeanty wasn't highly ranked out of high school, which was shocking, and his path was a little bit different than Hunter and involved a lot less cameras. Jeanty committed to Boise State and stayed there even after some monster campaigns, staying true to Boise State. Honestly, we hadn't seen much of a Heisman race like this before in the recent years, and it was going to be a close one coming down to it. If you didn't know already, the Heisman Award goes to the best player in college football every year, and a lot of times these players will end up making it big in the NFL and in the Hall of Fame. Travis Hunter made some pretty big plays on offense and defense, contributing to some of his gaudy numbers on both sides of the ball. Although basically any other year Travis Hunter would be a shoo-in for the Heisman, it wasn't the case this year. With dark horse Ashton Jeanty from Boise State putting up crazy numbers at running back, there was a question of who was going to win the Heisman. And after seeing some awards like the NFL MVP turn into quarterback awards, college football fans were relieved that the two favorites in the Heisman race this year were a wide receiver and a running back. It's really hard to compare a wide receiver who also plays DB and a running back, especially based on their stats. See, the argument for Travis Hunter to win Heisman was that not only was he putting up some crazy numbers at wide receiver, but he was also arguably the best quarterback in all of college football this year. And although some see Travis Hunter as more of a celebrity than a football player, he really did put up some crazy numbers this year, and I do believe he ended up being deserving of the Heisman. However, the argument against Hunter was that just simply Ashton Jeanty's numbers were just bigger. And it doesn't help playing for an 8-3 Colorado team, despite playing with Shedeur Sanders and still not making it to the playoffs this year. Ashton Jeanty came out like a rocket this year, putting up some crazy numbers and even being on pace to break Barry Sanders' record. Ashton Jeanty's astronomical numbers were almost enough to put him into the Heisman race immediately after week 1, and fans just enjoyed watching Boise State more than ever with him at running back. But again, the argument against Jeanty was that he played for Boise State, a team which didn't play very many college football playoff teams this year, and he ran around some pretty weak defenses. Now, I understand that Ashton Jeanty played Oregon and that numbers are indeed numbers, and both players had an argument to win Heisman this year, and both were honestly doing something we had never seen being done before. Now, will Travis Hunter play both sides in the NFL? Who knows? And we've seen this with different NFL players like CJ Stroud exploding in the NFL or Peyton Manning, who took a few years to develop. Either way, it'll be fun to see both Jeanty and Hunter adjust to the NFL, and we'll see how their legacy goes on, whether they won the Heisman or not. And although the real reason that Travis Hunter probably won the Heisman was that because he played both ways, it was still an impressive season from both Jeanty and Hunter, and I enjoyed watching this college football season. I encourage you to subscribe and keep watching college football. Thanks, and I'll see you next time on Growl. Like my brother Mo. Shaq West, I ain't